Okay, and here we are at the start of the season. They're ready to go, and off they go. Schulze leaps to the front, followed by Schulze, Blot and Shambon. As we come around into the first turn, they're over the dirt. As we come into the first turn through the dirt, we have, oh, look out, we're coming in for, there's a huge group of bikes that go down at the turn. What is happening up front, we don't know yet, but when we get back there, I'll let you know what's going on. They're fighting their way through there, trying to get out of this traffic jam. And we have Correa in front of Blot. Blot pushes through and pushes him to the side. We have Shambon, who's also fighting with Blot. Blot moves him over and pushes him out of the way as they come back onto the dirt. Blot in front of Beltrami and Shambon. As they come around the turn, Shambon goes down. Oh no, that pushes them up. And we have Beltrami in second, Correa in third, and Manzo in fourth. And they're coming around. Oh, look out. We have, oh, it's a close one here. Beltrami's still in front. And, oh, look out. Charret. Oh, look out. We have Delapin down. What's wrong? Looks like he's not going to be back in the race. With Beltrami followed by Manzo. Manzo closing in on Beltrami. Look, he's coming underneath him into the turn here and pushing him wide. He comes through. Manzo's now moved up. Now we have a real race on here. Manzo seems to be pulling away without any problem at all. The other three Husqvarna riders are pushing to try and catch up to him, but he just doesn't seem to have a problem at all keeping in front of them. Seal's up there now. Let's see what Eddie Seal can do. Eddie Seal comes in underneath Beltrami and he goes down. Oh, look out, Beltrami and Seal are both out. What's going to happen here? Can Seal restart and get back in the race? And here comes Kunzel. He's a very happy man now. There doesn't seem to be anybody who's even close to him. As he cruises towards the finish line with Blot coming in second. We shall see who comes in behind them. Behind him, we have Eddie Seal in third position. So now Blot cruises off. He's quite happy. There's no competition for him now. As we come around here, we're on the final lap, it looks like. And as we come up to the conclusion of this race, we see Kunzel, who comes around a corner with sparks peeling off his pedal. And here he is. He's actually a very happy man, now heading to the finish line. He slaps his head and raises his hands to the crowd. He is the winner of the first of the championship. And so, the first three positions are Jürgen Kunzel, Stefan Blot and Max Manzo. Supermoto, after the success of the first event in Marseille, takes the ship and heads for Crete. This island is the largest in Greece, separates the Aegean Sea from the Libyan Sea, and marks the boundary between Europe and Africa. Crete is steeped in mythology and tradition, and is famous worldwide for its stone farmhouses and monastery perched on mountain ridges, and its endless sandy and pebbly beaches. And here we are for the start of the second round, and they're off. And here we are. It's Eddie Seal who's pushed off into an early lead. And they're well packed up as they come around the first turn. We have Jürgen Kunzel in second, Manzo in third, Blot in fourth. And they're still packed up as they come around. This is going to be an interesting race. Kunzel is out there, he's not letting, oh, he has Manzo right up there behind him. Manzo's pushing him all the way. And Eddie Seal, well, he just seems to be dancing away without a problem at all. Kunzel still holding out Manzo, but Manzo is not letting him go. Manzo, well, he just seems to be struggling, though, to stay with Kunzel. Oh, no, he's closing up on him now. Come on, Max, he's going to really push him all the way. We have Blot behind them. And, oh, look out, Max is right up there. Looks like he's going to give him a real run now. Kunzel's doing everything he can to hold him out. Oh, it just seems to be a part of the track with Kunzel. Oh, Kunzel's down. Max is through to second. And here we go. So he's a happy man, Mr. Max. Oh, look out, we have Shambon who's gone down behind Blot. And Lazarini's through also. So we have Seal, Manzo, Blot and Lazzarini. And they're off. And here we have Max. Must be a very happy man. He seems to be pulling out clear as well. So here comes Max around. Just seems to be cruising away from Blot. Doesn't seem to be a struggle there at all. But Blot, I think we'll see if he can get back in there. So, no, he just seems to not be able to make any distance at all. Look out, here comes Lazzarini up on Blot. Look out, Blot's going to even lose his third position. Lazzarini's pushing through. Can he make it? He goes through. It doesn't even seem to be any effort at all. and he just pushes him over saying, excuse me, let me come through. And here he comes, Lazzarini just sliding it through the corner beautifully and pulling away from Blot. And here comes Eddie. He must be a very happy man. He just seems to be not struggling at all. He's a very talented young man, this one, and he rides clear of the whole field as he cruises to what's to be a certain win for sure. We have back in the ground. Oh, here he comes around onto the finish line. Yes, he's taken out round 2, and we have in second position Max Banzo, followed by Lazzarini, and there must be a very disappointed Blot in 4th position, who just couldn't hold on to that 3rd position. And here comes Lazzarini on the back wheel with Blot. He doesn't seem to be too disappointed though on the back wheel also. And Eddie Seal cruises around to a crowd just waving and saying, yes, I am going to do it this year. The championship point, Max Banzo, Jürgen Kunzel, Boris Chambon, Ivan Lazzarini, Stefan Blot and Eddie Seal. At the start of the race in Spa in Belgium, and they're off and racing, and we have Shambon. He's off there, he's whole shot, and he pulls away on them. He seems to be doing well out here, even though it's Seal's track. And we have, oh look out, Delapin's come right up on Shambon, and Lazzarini is, oh he's pushed out Fiorentino. No, Fiorentino and Lazzarini has gone down, but he's back up and he'll be out there to push up there with the rest of them. Let's see what's happening further down the field now. Okay, Shambon comes around, being chased by Delapin. Delapin seems to be doing well out here. He's right up there with him. Let's see what happens now. Oh, look out, there really does seem to be quite a competition happening here. Delapin's slowing. Why? What happened? Fiorentino? Everyone seems to be passing him. We've lost Delapin. He seems to have trouble with the Vertimati. It's let him down again. What's going to happen? It's very disappointing for the rider, I'm sure. He's put in a good effort and he was already up pushing for 2nd position. Here we are. We have around comes, we've got Lazzarini, he's right up there now, he's pushing in there. Let's see how he's going, he's pushing on Kunzel, but Kunzel holds him out. Lazzarini pushes up, but Kunzel powers away. Fiorentino, Seal. Okay, Seal has got Fiorentino, he comes in underneath him, and he pushes him out as they slide down into the turn. There's no doubt about it, Eddie Seal on this track is absolutely dynamite. He heads up into the turn, sliding around beautifully. Oh, we've got another Vertimati down. Oh no, Max Banzo is out. Oh, and he's not very happy with this rider here. Looks like someone's put him out. And we have Shambon, who seems to be cruising very well on this track. He's not having a problem at all. And Eddie Seal just isn't up there. Here he comes through the finish line, standing on the back wheel. Look at this, he says, it's all mine, yes. And the standing is Shambon, Seal, Fiorentino, Lazzarini, Kunzel, Beltrami, Mariani and Farioli. The standing chips in the championship, Shambon, Kunzel and Lazzarini. And here we are at the start of the Italian Grand Prix. And they're off, here they go. Delapin's whole shot, and he's left Kunzel, Fiorentino and Chambon to follow him up. As they come around through turn 1, there's quite a crowd, but no, we don't have the usual stack that can quite easily happen there. And there's still a crowd as they come down through the chicanes. Oh, and they're going to, looks like they're all going to get through there without a hazard as well. Yes, we're through there clean. Delapin is up into the lead, and he's got Kunzel following him with Chambon and Fiorentino just behind him there. Okay, they're still there. Delapin holding the lead against Kunzel, followed by Fiorentino and Chambon. As they come down, they're coming through the chicane. Once again, Delapin still holding out Kunzel, but Kunzel is really pushing, I think. Oh, he's coming underneath Delapin. He's pushed him out. It seemed all too easy, but he seems to be doing it very well. Go Kunzel, he's really got it sewed up now. So, Delapin has dropped it. He's picking it up, but he's back in there quickly. He's let Chambon and Fiorentino through though, and he slipped back to 4th position. Kunzel is quite happily sitting there in 1st position now, and he doesn't seem to be having too much trouble holding that position. Behind him, we have Fiorentino. No, we've got Kenny Gardner's gone down as well. That turn seems to be causing quite a problem for a lot of people. Delapin is back in the race. We're at lap 11. We have Delapin coming through, followed by, look like Max Banzo. We have another bike down. Oh no, it's Eddie Seal, the man who's been doing so well in this championship. He looks like a very disappointed man. We have Kunzel coming through in front of Shambon. Shambon is right up on him now. Shambon pushing up on Kunzel, pushing very hard. He slips the wheel underneath and he pushes him out. That seemed all too easy as he wheeled in underneath Kunzel there. Shambon comes around through the chicane, up over through the Red Bull, and he seems to be doing this very easily as well. We cannot see any side. He comes through, throwing his fist in the air, stands on the back wheel and rolls it over the line. A very happy man. Mr. Shambon is doing very well out here. So it's Shambon, followed by Kunzel, and then behind him we have Max Manzo, who takes out third position. So we have Shambon, Kunzel, Manzo, Delapin, Rubio, Gayot, Heimer and Beltrami. World Championship standings are Shambon, Kunzel, Fiorentino